Are you having a tough time making sure each student gets the help they need while working on their own during class? Here's an idea you can try tomorrow. You've just assigned a task for independent work time. Maybe it's a set of practice problems, a worksheet, or the start of a project. Perhaps students are working on completely different sets of classwork in the same subject area, like geometry and statistics. Some students hop right in with no issues, while others raise their hands to ask questions. Maybe you notice there are a lot of same questions today, and in all of your moving around to answer them, you never got around to redirecting those students who didn't seem to know where to begin. Instead of free-for-all independent work time, provide a bit of structure by asking students to reflect on how much help they need, and then choose an appropriate level of support. There are 3 basic groups, and students should feel free to move between these groups throughout the work session. How much support they need and what group to self-select is a fluid decision, and it can change at any time. The first group is for students who are ready to go on their own. In this part of the classroom, they can work solo or in small groups of their choice. They might still ask some questions here and there, but they mostly feel ready to work independently. The task given to these students is at their academic level. The second group is for students who feel like they need a lot of support. These students will stick with you near the front of the classroom. Within this group, begin going through the work together as one big group, where you are serving as a guide, asking questions and prompts about what to do next, and writing the collaborative answers on the board so everyone can see them. Because of the amount of support being provided, the tasks given to these students can be at the instructional level. The third and final group is for students who feel sort of in between, not quite ready to work entirely on their own, but not needing that full teacher-led experience either. These students can hang out on the fringes of your teacher-led group. That way, they can start working independently or in a small group, but they'll still be close enough to look up and hear you working through the solutions if they get stuck. When you introduce this new work method to students, be sure to set expectations for each of the groups. You can use a chart like this example to help students identify which group to self-select at the beginning. Modify the groups for your classroom's needs and resources. Note that as students start to feel more confident, they will typically migrate towards working on their own or in small groups, allowing you to circulate around the classroom and provide additional support, knowing that any student who needed additional direct instruction has already received it. Providing student choice also means helping students identify and avoid their own negative behaviors. For example, a student who doesn't work well with others might self-select the independent work group and then choose to listen to music on their headphones while working solo. Set expectations using your classroom behavior matrix and give behavior-specific praise to reinforce good decisions. Plan ahead for students who make a choice that doesn't lead to positive results. Thanks for joining me on today's pop-up practice, where practice makes progress. Be sure to check out the pop-up practices playlist for more.